Hello, back at the Heartstones. Bit windy, mind. This, I presume, was a barn, although my young boy motoring up the valley bottom to get back up to the signal. Secret Blackburn, you alright? Queen, thanks for coming. Secret Blackburn, I've messaged you with details. Come flying up that bit. Ooh, what have we got here? Just a croak. Now my little bull friends are over there. Some of them anyway. Valentin, Brandon, how you doing? Andy, thanks for coming in. My legs are burning already. I'm hoping the curlews and the grouse are around. And our stag friend, buck friend, was over on this side last time. Tommy, you alright? Yeah, Secret Blackburn, don't get nicked. There's plenty of sign of grouse on here. Lots of purple poo from the bilberries. So we might be lucky. Jenna, yeah. My blag is I keep turning around and showing you where everything is. So I can not heavy breathe down the mic too much. Grouse poo all over. We're lucky some of the heather might be starting to flower. That side is. On this little side of the valley. So hopefully as we get over the top and onto Simmerson, it will be over there too. Oh, my legs! Jenna, no, I'm kind of staggering so far. Ayla, you alright? Well, I think my little friends are on the side of get in and get over the stile. I wonder if there'll be any bilberries left. Ooh, this is going to be a white heather. Lucky white heather. And another. Ooh, a nice patch of white heather. Emily, thanks for coming in. It's the way these moors are. My meat bite. I try and shield the mic as much as I can. It's quite handy the cows being in because it makes stepping stones kind of. UK Angela, lovely to see you. And you can see how dry the ground is. Someone else is parked up too. It's unusual, I've never had anyone else parked up. What are you? Upstanding crew. Where's my bilberries? I fancy some. Got any on? Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. Kind of just red. Which is why all the grouse poo and stuff appears purple. Where that house is in that track. And it takes you to the back of there. That one's called Winnifell. Lisa Marie, you alright? Oh, I don't know, Brandon. Have you messaged him? Go away. So I'm hoping for grouse and chicks. Something's been had up here, you know. Lots and lots and lots of feathers. Looks like could be grouse. It's got a good brown V in it. Curlew chicks are cute. Yeah, wait until I get on that main hill. That's the Lake District behind those trees. The Solway. Scotland. It's a fairly decent day, so we should be able to see the lakes. Wind, stay off that mic, man. It wasn't windy at home. As I drop down off the top, we should be alright. In theory. See cow steps. Big Tim, how you doing, Paul? You alright? Gregory, nice to see you. How's things? Wind, stay off mic, do as you're told. Oh, my legs. Oh. Another one. Loads of feathers. Yeah, the birds are shedded. Well, chickens are seeing that. Oh, legs. I mean, that's fair steep. And look at the cars in the distance. You even see the gate, you can't see the cars. Tango, you alright? I think a grouse has been had by a hawk. Oh, they're saying that, they're white. Ish. That could actually be a curlew chick. Really, really, really fluffy. I think when the chicks are about 2-3 weeks old, they change feathers. then they change those feathers again, which is 6 weeks or so. Most game birds. Emily, I can't give you a wrench when I'm on screen yards, but I will do after the live. Queen, have you got a wrench? You should have. Yes. It really starts to open up. You can't actually see the sea. There, you've got the sea there. Now, luckily it was. Over on this side. We've walked a lot of these. Crows flying over. They'll be eating the bilberries. We've done a viewpoint. Right. Trees in the base of that hill, that's the valley that we walk. And on this side slope here, that's the path to the viewpoint I took you to, Stag's Lake. There's a path from there, takes you over the back, and takes you to that beast in the background that I want to do, Colfell. I mean, look at the Lake District today. Thanks, Emma Ayla. Tim. Ha! Curl you. Too dark for crows. They curl you. Both turn the same way. Oh, nearly. Not very good on my left hand, curl you. Hopefully one's not been nobbled. Curl you numbers have dropped. So they're monitored. Oh. My dear friend does this whole valley. So we've got to be around. There's actually two of them. Some more feathers. There's a grouse. Young grouse. There you go, grouse. Brand spotty. Stay still. Bloody wind. You get my drift. Jenna, I still want those goats. Oh, hello, little birdie. I've met those before on here. They're very friendly little things. They're not scared of you. I'm trying to protect you from probably feeling this way. I like climbing to work with my legs up anyway. Hopefully my bullock friends are in a good mood. No, I've seen that you uploaded. I haven't watched it yet. I mean, look at that. Right. Oh, look. There's the cows. Get it. No, if you do come up, I'll drag you up this hill if you want. So you've got Northumberland that way. Scotland. Sweet Farm is actually it's all way between the two here. So the hills you can see at the back are actually separated by the sea. And then the lake hills. See in Valhalla. Check them out, Hike and Hermit. Hike and Hermit, one of the most beautiful videos yesterday. Doing the Munros up in Scotland. Stunning. He's up on all these high hills. There's no canopies. Hi, Emily, how are you? Emily, if you look up, you can change the colour of that hydrangea. Acidic turns them blue, and alkaline, I think you can turn them white. And I was talking to Anne. You know, sometimes you think you can't win. The cows are out the way, but the wind's up. It's a forecast to as well, and it's dead still. Christine, how are you? Tim Smith, thanks for coming in. Is it Christine? It's all right over here. There's a few spots this morning, but not. Oh, I'm on the wrong path. Just slight little bits. Hang on, I'll just sort this headphone out. Put one headphone down my top, so it's not jingling about and interfering with the other one. Yeah, sorry about that. Plenty of bilberries still on. This heather's starting to go pink, look. The hills end up just a mass of pink. Gorgeous. Changed my mind, the cows have made this bit hard work. Digging it all up. Ooh, one's been sliding. Over there's the base of that hill. There's a little puddle there. We've been there. The line kilns are, where are they? There. Because the cars are away, we'll have a 5 minutes. Wind's wanting to blow me backwards down the hill. Go away. Just lush. Ouchie, my bag's smacking us in the back. Sick of one of my little birds. They're not stone chats, but they're very similar. Right. Just let me get down here into this deep. Here's the cans. There's the tree. Go around and I'll hide behind a tree. Ken. It's all white. Yeah. Lance, how are you? Yeah, Jenna, I couldn't remember which way it was. So I had a look. Right, let me get on my knees first and I'll stop and talk. These pits they use to build the stone. Oh, but a dog. And someone in a hollow. Right, ignore the wind for a minute. Nearly there. There, that's better. Hooey. Why aren't your dogs on leashes? You know how your dog's on leashes up here? They're not happy. No, they're not sheepdogs. Better keep my mouth shut, it's only just behind there. And there, just look at that. That's my next beast. And we're going to that one. Right, I'm just going to check where I'm sitting because I don't particularly fancy sitting on a snake. Can't see any. Show you that way. These ones have been built more since the last time I was here. It's amazing up here. I just wish the wind would drop. It's driving me nuts. It must drive you nuts as well. I feel dead guilty. Right. Can't see any snakes. Yes, I'm hiding behind a cairn, not kiln. You can see how close under the surface that the stone is. So for the wall building, really, really easy. Same as with these cairns. That's the little table one that was just built last time. Secret Blackbird, are you impressed? I've brought it back. I've got drinks and things with me. Little banana, just in case. Start to flag a bit. I'm actually hiding behind one of these. Chat touch rose on me. Pizza, you all right? Shandy, how you doing? Pocket watch. Shandy, I'm hiding behind a pile of stones. Sorry, my chat totally froze. Uh, they started like a little art installation, and then walkers every time they're coming past, they're sticking stones on top. I put stones on that one and that one. The heart stones are a shelter in case you get caught in the weather up here. Vicky, how are you doing? Ooh, but this one, I mean, I'm 5'8", and that's like 7 foot. So I'm not strictly sure how tall people are that have been getting them on top. But this one, the grouse are using this as a marking point. Got a few little ones there. You got a nice little round one been down the bottom. That one's really round. And all the way across, and you can see these for miles on this edge. Yes, that's my next one that I want to do. It is massive. And the views of what I've seen are amazing. Jello, they are all amazing. Everyone's amazing in their own right. Vicky, how's those sunflowers doing? I'm positive yours will win because yours are huge. Like secret Charlie, kick me again. Right, let's go. Those people look like they're going similar to where I am, but we'll see. Get moving and I'll take you to the little trick. I was really excited about this trick because it looks a decent size one. But no, it's tiny. Right, I'm going to try and protect you from this wind again. It's a nightmare. Here you go. There's the heart cairn. That's just a shelter. Someone's actually rebuilt the side because the side was collapsed down. Yeah, Jenna, fill your boots. Get some food. These ones are new, and you've got a little round one there. Right, I might dip on signal as I go up under this bank. Be quick, Shazam. And you'll keep your signal. And we're at the trig point. You got this little brass, and you've got the instrument base at the top. Take measurements of all around. Those hills actually look steeper than they are when you're there. Let me get behind this wall. So this is all Northumberland out this way. Wind, I actually hate you. Flicker, you alright? I'm up on the hills. Ted's land's over there. Hiking Hermit. Shandy, I've had a sore neck. Driving, I'm shouting hours whenever I try to turn right. So look what's coming right. Must have been laid funny. It must have been the night of laying funny. I'm a bit annoyed those people haven't got the dogs on the lead because you're meant to have the dogs on the lead this time of year. With all the birds and the chicks. Sheephole. I bet some of them have to squeeze. I used to have to squeeze to get through there. See, look, dogs on leads. Right, over. God, this was a high one. Dogs like this one. This way to there. Hallelujah. Look at how hot was it in yours last night? It was toasty up here. See, look, dogs aren't on the leads. Drive me nuts. Do hope that swoops on them. I've got a funny feeling that wind's going to pick up as we get through the valley onto there. Hello, little birdie, where are you? I can hear you, I can see you. Really close by. Ah, it's there. One of those ones, there's my pointy finger. Head banging, gotta be done. See, we've got bracken up here. We really shouldn't have bracken up here. That's what happens when they move the sheep in, unfortunately. But your head banging too. Spill. Where they go? They're gonna go where I want to go, you know. There's a Kirsty. How you doing? Are you still on bed rest? That tarn on here looks like it's totally dried up. Oh, crapping out where we went. Are you there? My little birdie friends. Bumblebee, get off. Flicker, have you seen what the temps are going to be for you for the next few days? Get off me. Sorry, I'm dancing with a bumblebee. Well, I've got a coat on, so I don't particularly want a bit hurt. Yeah, that tarn's gone, which is a bad sign for the wildlife on here. M&A, are you good? Shandy, I know. It's the blooming watch hours that have got me. I never, ever, ever dreamed that I'd get to 1,000. I never even thought about getting, didn't think about getting to 1,000. But when I did, I had like no watch hours, so I'm trying to build them. Loads of those little birds on here. I need to find out what they are. Hear them all around me. They must nest in the heather. Secret blackbird, have you got any idea? Sniper. Sniper's got a gaming channel and he rocks. Check out Sniper. I was in Snipers earlier. How many of those little birds all in this heather? Right next to me. It's coming over my head. Shouldn't do that, nearly fell over. Purple, how you doing? I can't believe that time's gone. There was a big puddle down the base of here and it's gone. Where are you, little bird? You're sat on the path there. Still there. Point your finger to there. And there's one to the left as well. Oh my God, there's a nutter. He's running. Why is he running? Of all the places to run, what? Why? Yeah, they're like a mini thrush. They're like a little mini missile thrush kind of thing, and they can hover. Secret blackburn. Unfortunately, I found one. There's one right in front of us. Where are you? There was one has been eaten, sadly, at the top there. So I want to catch up to them and give them a bollocking, you know. It's so rude. Hiya. He's mad. He's genuinely mad. Tell you what. Jenna. Yeah, they're like a tiny little blackburn kind of thing. They're a little bit bigger than, say, a robin. Kind of like a chaffinch size. Brown and white chest like a thrush. Very, very talkative and very, very bold. We're going to check this little tarn out because I want to see what it's like. There should be water sat up here. Which has me thinking we're going to end up with hose pipe bands very soon. The cows are being here. Don't tell me that bull's here. Can't be. Jenna, what you making to eat? Jenna makes some stunning food. He came running off the top. He's nuts. Genuinely nuts. Right, my little... thought there was some behind us. It's my water in the bag. Flicker, I'm getting good at this. I brought it back with drugs and stuff. Right, little tarn, where are you? Where you were, over here. Ha! Them with the dogs have gone down towards the bull. Good enough for them. Serves them right. If you've not got your dogs on leads, where there's signs to keep your dogs on leads, you're letting your dogs dump and not clearing it up. I hope you get chased up the hill. Right, little town. I mean, the birds will get a lot of the fluids through the heather, grass, grow the heather back in, and plenty of fresh new I am now was all under water. It's all grassing. Yeah. Bit of snow. Listen, as well, mind. That's where the runner came from. I wonder where that goes. No, I'm not doing it. The little birds are hovering up there still. Canadian is awesome, as it is Queen Jodie. She's just lovely, wonderful human beings. Do some wonderful stuff. With a very good outlook on life. Love them. Yeah, well, it'd be easy for them to trip and do a leg up on here because you've got the cattle up. You've got loads of little rigs. Cows in this area. Common sense when you dog. So those Egypts are risking their dogs. Oh, for God's sake. This gate's very secure. Come on. 2 locks. We've got. Where's that gone? Up here, someone's got a wall in these crags, and I want to know why. Suppose it's like a good little shelter. And one of his cockroaches, she was tiny, they all are tiny. But she fell over a molehill and she shattered her leg. As easy as that. Oh, I've got hairs up here. And the vet wanted her to put her down, he advised to put her down. Thanks, M&A, thank you very, very much. My brother said no. So they used needles, the bent needle. Right. But that's how easy it is. Fred Franklin, thank you for coming in. God, I want to do that hill so bad. That's the lakes in the background there. I think it's very cautious up here. From memory. It's all in stone. I need a window pick up along here. So this hill has got crags and rubble all the way along. No, they're in the next field down, just over here. They were the last time I was up anyway. But we've got plenty of evidence they have been up. Yes, Jenna, I'm one of them. I haven't got any walking boots. Other things crop up. So I'm walking bootless. But there's a little bird. Now that is a stone chat. It's a different bird. The stone chats are really, really friendly little things. If you take a screenshot, he's in between on the fence there. Black head, red on his chest around him, white collar around his neck. Really pretty birds. Shandy, oh, honest, the food porn from Jeno is like, ugh. See, he's following me. Secret blackburn. On that post there, screenshot it. Very, very pretty little birds. Very bright red, believe it or not. Yeah, I've not got my coat on. Look at this path. I hate this bit. It is lethal. No, and I'm careful. There's two. Both sat together, a chicken and an adult. And there's one hovering above my head. It's going to come down now. Oh no, it's just sat. It's one of the same family I saw last time. Now up here there was a pair of, Christ, this is iffy, curlews that were nesting on the back near where the armchair is. I'm wondering if I can go across the back to get to the armchair, which is the highest point of here. If I can get around the back of this bank. Oh, definitely, Jenna. Doing Hadrian's Wall the other day. The footpath I was on wasn't as well worn as it should have been. And in the wood, the undergrowth was covering the fact that I had a 15-20 foot drop. And the path wasn't actually very wide. Half the width of this was basically the width of your feet. And I went off. Take me round. I want to go the other way. But I don't fancy trudging through the heather. The stones on the top. Yes, get in. Right, I love you. And I'll have you. They're like blueberries. They look like blueberries. The leaves are very similar. But the taste almost like apples, are a little bit sharper. They've got more taste to them. Johnny Small Pepper, how you doing? Go up the other way, we'll see. It might take me up there. Right, we'll go that way. At least if I'm this side, and then we'll drop back down and come back the other way along the Scott. pictures. Just stunning. Yeah, I've put it all on me, Amazon, Jenna. I have been looking and I've got it all in my wish list. These little toes. Oh, we've got more grouse. And unfortunately, it looks like we've had one nobbled. Again, more grouse feathers. Spotty little chest feathers. Peter, how are you? Peter, I'm tone deaf. Completely tone deaf. Right, we'll see where going this way takes us. Oh, we've got bell heather. Different kind of heather, bell heather. Pretty too. Bees love it. Over this top, we're in the marshy bit. Well, it should be marshy. Full of moss. It's another thing about the moors. It's not just heather. It's full of moss too. Jenna, it's on my about, Jenna. I've got it all listed there. I'm watching for snaky poos. Those birds are all around me. Emily, Johnny's amazing. He rocks. Ooh. You think you're standing on a mound of moss. There's actually a stone underneath it. Nearly up. Whew. Nigel, lovely to see you. No, cheers, Jenna. Just have a spy. They're swallows. One of those little birds. I'm in a boulder field. So, rather than stand on the mounds, I'm going around them. Are you rock? No. Look. Emily, you are more than welcome. That's where I've just come from in the background. And it's shaped as a seat. At least I've missed the wind out. hard walk. We're about halfway up. When we get on the top, it's just a bit further over the crest. But look, the ground looks level, but it's not. Shouldn't have my hands in my pocket either. I keep hearing something. It's my water bottle in my bag. I keep turning around and checking. Night was brilliant too. I've got those birds all around. There's loads of them up here. And lots of bilberries. Look. Loads. Whew. Masses and masses of them. Oh, more grouse. Grouse. Grasshopper. Right, you're right in front of me. Where are you? Behind me. Yeah, it'd be a good wild camp. Right, I'm pretty much out of boulder field, thank God. Ahead of him, I shoot. Hey, pink header. Starflower. Got a lot of grouse feathers. Looks like the grouse dogs are really active up here. See more feathers than I should be, really. Where's a piece of heather in the shoe? Nearly there. It's hard graft having to constantly lift your feet right up. Because the heather's very woody and intertwined. I know for me, I was a bit iffy on that boulder field down there because you just cannot see. It just looks like it's moss, but it's not. Right, over this top. It's a bit precarious coming down to that. There we go, it's there. Precarious coming back down to the main path as well. Because there's not a well-walked path, so you're finding your own. Oh. No, you'll not really have foxes up here, it's mainly hawks. You'll have your smaller hawks, like your sparrowhawks or not, but you've got a lot of buzzards as well. They introduced kites 30 miles that way as well a couple of years ago. Hen harriers, they've been seen up here. Sweet. There's your sofa. Yeah. The only thing makes me nervous about sitting on stuff like that is snakes. Snakes like the warmth of the stones. Chatterbox, how are you? Tracy, are you in, Tracy? Jose, how you doing? But just look at that. That's our next one. This is Thomas Fell. Ooh, I didn't know we were so close. Can you see that worn line in there? That's the train track that we walk to the abandoned house. That's the valley that we walk. And the abandoned house is just kind of below us when we get back on the path. Tracy, how are you? Have you been in Catherine's? I keep missing it. Time difference sucks. I wasn't getting notifications, so I have to keep going and double checking. Kirsty, look after yourself. Rest up as much as you can and keep those fluids up. Loads of those little birds all around. That is, can you even see it? That's that house I was telling you there's a pathway that goes onto that hill and around the back of it. There, where are we? Is that quarry that we're on about? So we have where I park up at the lime kilns. The lime kilns are just along that patch of trees. You can just see posts in it. This all here is the lime quarry. Then you've got the railway track. Now, there wasn't just Gares Colliery, there were lines all the way along this valley. So it's quite amazing I've not fallen into a shaft yet. Kiss, how you doing? DJ, you okay? Trying to keep that wind off the mic. Bar making my own shelter out of heather. Does me head in. Surrounded by those birds. The wind will be behind us on the way back down. Right, so this is Tabith Fell. I quite fancy that one. Let's look at the trig point. It's on there, I can see the trig point there. Oh, we've got another trig point there. But I'm not sure the pathway's up there. And it doesn't bode well, does it, Tracy? Oh, I can see the main road. So clear. And then those blue hills in the background, Lake District. They come pretty much all the way down to the sea. They're not far off the sea on that northwestern tip. No wondering there was that bank of clouds motoring. As we get down off here, it'll be a lot better because the wind will be behind us, but at the minute, bear with me. Yeah, check everybody out. Again, Gang, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, there's so much on the doorstep here. It's just I fancy cars behind me. This is Thomas and Geltsdale. Nah. How have I invited myself as a guest? Right. Anyone have any idea how I take off guest? Ha! Fixed it. Gang, how's things with you? Right. So a quick drink because I was clever and I remembered to bring. Right, bear with this wind. I've got to make a way down here. We came up this side and we've got to go back down here. Wind do one. Might hide under my top. For all it's windy, it's nice and warm. Oh, shit myself. Oh, sorry, pardon my French. Holy Mother of God. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a real close-up. One of those little birds, and he stood on it. Oopsie. Jeez. My heart. You like gaming? Dear God. That scared the crap out of me. I literally had my foot on it. Ooh, egg. Stone, not moss. So they're almost yellow. They're not brown, they're almost a yellow. Secret blackbird, I don't know if you saw that bird. But that was a right close-up of one. Must have been a chick. Now we're not far off the path this way, thank God. And I'll show you that shelter that someone's built in the rock face. I can't work out why. Ouchie. Yeah, I Cass. Just nearly giving myself a heart attack. Went to put my foot down and there was a little bird underneath it. That got the old pulse racing. Right, we've got a hole there. Decent sized hole as well. Let me get my back to this wind down here. Right, there's a hole there. So we're on the edge of a boulder field again. But we're just over from the path. Johnny, lovely seeing you. Be real careful down here. Because the last time I was up, it was a mission. Boulder. Crunchy heather. Nearly down. Going so careful because we've got boulders. Go on here, so be careful. And some more. The path is just down here. We've got bushes growing. Why have we got bushes up here? Shouldn't be here. Oh, juicy. Right, you're mine. And you're mine. Little purple bits of yumminess. That little bird didn't half get my heart going just then. Ooh. Nearly down. Right, we'll see if I've come off at the right bit for shelter. I think we have. Find out. No, we haven't. Back that one. Got a couple of these crags on here. Yeah, One, it's beautiful up here. Wild, but beautiful. I'll just take you along to this crag and then I'll turn round. Part we've missed. Just look at those views. There's those two women with the dogs, not on their leads. In fact, I'll bring you to this corner and then I'll turn my back because I know it's torture with the wind. And we've come too far anyway. There in the bottom is our little house with the caravan. Just down there. And you can see the earthworks of the lime kilns. Right, I'll keep my back to that wind. Protect you. I think I should be able to get into this little building that's been put on the edge of this crag. And it's a really well-built wall. Well-built wall. Paranormal research, how you doing? Nice to see you. If anyone's not got a spanner, shout at me, and after the live I'll go through it. I'll give you all spanners. Anyway, this is all the limestone that will have been transported down to the kilns down there and over there, put in really big ovens basically, and heated up. And that is how you get your lime. What's this one? Grouse wing feather. Wing feather. There's a lot of sign of birds, but I'm not seeing any. They do go quiet when they've got chicks to protect them from the hawks. Because apart from the colouring, yes, they're camouflaged, but they haven't really got anywhere to hide apart from ducking. Smeagol guinea pigs are well cute. So I want to tell those women off, you know. I'm annoyed with them. Keep your dogs on the leash. It's not hard. Clear up after your dogs. It's not hard. My biggest bugbear is when they bag the poo up. Oh. Right, this is recent. So, this is very recent. Grouse feathers. A lot of grouse feathers. There's a very active hawk up here. So another one had these are all chest feathers. If grouse look brown, then they're not really well camouflaged with the mottling on the chest. The wings are darker. Of course, they've just walked past two signs that say keep your dogs on a leash. There's cows with calves down the bottom. There's the birds, and they're just not taking any notice at all. Like when I was up at the Heartstones, the dogs were just wandering around. I was half hoping that bull in the bottom would have chased them by now, but clearly hasn't. Wind, go away! I'm kind of crabbing walking sideways to keep wind off. Once I get over here, the wind will drop again. I'm going to see if I can get down into this building in here. Yeah, I mean, it's all signposted. It's not like it's new. Here, look. Is it this one? See how they're building a wall. This one. Oh, it's really old place, but it's hell to get to. You've got a big boulder field in the bottom. Oh, and here's. You've got a big boulder field in the bottom. Wind, stop it. That slapping noise you can hear is my bag hitting my back. Ouchie. It does me head in, but the worst is when they bag up the poo and they just dump the bags. That really winds us up because you're leaving the poo issue for years until that bag degrades. Whereas if you just left it, it would have degraded. Right, nearly out the wind. Hallelujah. Sorry. Ooh. Shazza didn't recognise she was looking at the feet. My sense of coordination's crap at the best of times. So far, there's been about 3-4 grouse kills we've come across. One looked like a curlew kill from the feathers. So hawks found a honey hole because there's a lot of birds on here. Yes, nearly out the wind. Nearly out of it. Crows. Now we're back to the boulder field. Come on. drop, the less wind it'll be. That's an interesting little cubby hole as well. That goes right back. Ideal little hidey hole. Laughing hidey hole. God, these are horrible. It's warm if you come down like that, isn't it? Cows do have access and his harem. Tracy's got a beautiful area as well. Why are they going that way? Yes, yeah, it's me. Mine the same. I've got 2 Labradors, so it's their natural instinct. I mean, those were 2 collies who also have a natural instinct to chase. And people have been dropping orange peel and stuff. I'm blaming those 2 because they've annoyed me. I reckon it was them. They're vanished. Where are they? Have they nicked over the top already? They're on the hilltop. I'll never catch them. Say, oi, pick up your dog crap, put them on a lead. Yeah, check everybody out. Cass, are you still going to do a live later? Where's my little birdie friends gone? Like I was picking those bilberries before. Sun heaven. If you do choose to pick any, I'm going to take a little tiny bit because they're the food source of a lot of wildlife. They need it more than we do. This gate was a pain in the backside before. How do I even do it? There. My school's finished next week, so I've only got a small window to go and do that hill. I so want to do it. You can actually come down the back where we were when I showed the train track and come up it. Have a look at it routes. But the route I've seen is knocking on 4 hours, which I'll have to take loads of stops on that because it'll kill me off. Even the walking apps are saying that it's really far. Yeah, check out Cass later on. She'll be live and I'll be on there. What are you doing? Cass, you gaming? What are you making? Bit disappointed my deer's not about. Jack Russell's from the great-great-grandma down to the great-great-grandson. The first son, he looked like Dougal off the Magic Roundabout. He had the regular, like Jack Russell head, dark brown head and white body. But he looked like Dougal off the Magic Roundabout. He was really long haired, and his tail hair was like a fountain. It was about maybe 4 inches long, some of the hair on it. His feet were just a ripple on the ground. So we would shear him every year to make him look like a normal Jack Russell in the summer. Cass, Shandy, have a good one. Check out Shandy's channel. Her Buttons is lush. Buttons is a very cute little four-legged fluffy ball of fun. Why not walk inside with you to keep out of the wind? Hey, it's dropped. Get in. Now that runner came along a path there. So I'm tempted, to do another walk. Go at the top and see where he was, where it leads to. I think it leads to Flankery. There's also another mine further along the road. It's maybe there. English Bull Terrier mix. I've never seen one of those, but that was fun. Staffs, you can't go wrong with a staff as well. First staff I had, he looked more like a pit, to be honest, like a pit runt. Very leggy, very narrow on his back end, but big on his front. And his owners are split up. And they'd only just got him as a little pup. And they asked the neighbour who didn't want a dog to look after him until they got settled. And they never went back for him. Now, I heard about him when he was about 19 months old. And the fella just wasn't bothering with him, so I went round his house and took him. He says, I'll have the dog. And he was done and old Sparky. Then I had Meg. She was a rescue. I can't remember how many years ago. It must be 15, 20 years ago. Oh, can't be 20 years ago. Carlisle got badly flooded. Our power supply is in Carlisle, and we had no electric for 4 days. Well, she was found abandoned in the woods. So I ended up taking her. She didn't know what dog treats were. She didn't know what grass was. She was scared to step out in the garden because she didn't know what the grass was. Give her treats, and she would just kind of look at it like, what's that? So I think someone got her with the plan of breeding off her. She was kept in a yard or shed. Sweetest natured dog. Thick as 2 short planks, with absolutely no coordination. She'd fall over her own shadow. She'd visualise a baby hippo. That's what Meg looked like. My little one, she was already old, and I had my youngest. And if ever she was poorly, Meg had let her curl up and use her as a pillow. She'd always be with her, much like Sam and Jack. It's like they know. See, huskies, I don't trust. I just do not trust them. Shandy, they're brilliant dogs. They're just full of character. The strangest one we had was a Lakeland Border Cross. Now she, lovely nature, but she was scared of nothing, and I mean nothing. She would take on anything. Down the river, she was fighting with a mink. Kyle, how you doing? And mink are vicious little critters. But no, she'd go and dive straight in. She wasn't terrified, she wasn't scared of any other dog. She'd strut up, even though she was tiny, and let them know she was boss. So funny. So, right direction, where are we? Hadrian's Wall. We'll run from about there, a straight line pretty much, all the way along the backside of this hill. Good night, thank you so much for coming in, M&A. You're a star, and you've got a great channel. Where are you, little bird? I can hear you. God, it's warm. See if Blackburn and pull Shandy up some hills. Are you going, Shandy? Go exploring. Nice flowering heather. They'll be like that soon. I'll bring you up. And it's all out. This is unusual. I don't know what that is. It's a vine. It's like it's a little pea. It's a little pea plant. What pea plant? I have no idea. They're poplars. It's got trees growing. Hopefully that deer will come and chew them back down. Because it's only really just over the back of this hill that we see it. This hill in the foreground, just behind there. This is where my deer comes, and along this valley. Background's this huge stile. It's really big, it's tall. Oh, is it red hot there, Cass? It's not bad here. You've got the heat warning, haven't you? I think Flicker pretty much melted last night. Stupid temps. I love the heat, absolutely love it. But not at bedtime. I think it's nice and cool. But at the same time, I can't not sleep without a blanket on. I have to feel the weight of a blanket. I'm odd. Right, I'm going to get hit by this wind as we go over here. If those two women are still stood, I'm not a word. I thought that I'd gone back down to the car by now. Oh, I hadn't factored in the cameras. I mean, geez, this style's so high. Mr. D, are you around? No, I can't see you. Oh, there's people in the bottom there. So there is another footpath. Parked up down there. Well. I might do that one as well then. Be back. See what I mean? It's well high. Fan of heights. I can hear people giggling. Why can I hear people giggling? Tango's in there as well. New England journalist, how you doing? New England journalist has some absolutely beautiful fish. Very jealous. disturb something. They're not the same people. Let me get down this plank. I'm trying to shield it. Be alright once we get over this top. Hiya! I think I just disturbed something then. He quickly walked away from it. Two's company, three's a crowd. Last time I walked on this particular path down, a grouse nearly gave me a heart attack. It jumped out. I think my battery's on its way out as well, so if I disappear. But cast live tonight at 5 o'clock. Have you got it set up, Cass? If you have, stick a link on. A very, very, very blue background. Silver, how you doing? Silver, these moths hate me. It's blowing a gale. I've had a bird making me swear, flying out from underneath my foot. I've been tiptoeing through boulder fields and heather and moss. So well, that's where my little birdie's been had. Those little birds. It's been flying around me. One of them's been hit as well. See how light the feathers are. I mean, that's a wing feather. They're only tiny. Poor little thing. I haven't seen a hawk, but there's clearly one on here. Kirsty, how you doing? Right, let me get over this bank. Them cows are in the bottom, I'll cry. Because they look like they've grown some since the last time I was up here. At least the bull's not in. Oh, is Tay-Tay in? Tay-Tay! How are you? Thank you very much for coming in, Tay-Tay. Hope you're well. Get in the car. That was a dead spot on the way up as well. Oh my gosh, it's odd. Oh, wind. Yeah. Right, where are those cows? Because I know they're here. Well, I come the long way around. I think I come the long way back around. More grouse feathers. It's a bit, oh God, a bit risky. Oh, hang on. I can let it go, but there's more down. There's been a few birds hit on here, Jim. The hawks have been out in force. But remember, there's not one that much further down. So we've got flint, quartz, That's not flint at all. Don't know what it is, but it's not. There's quartz. Nice piece of quartz. Take that home. I think there was a load of feathers at the wall here. We'll see. Still can't see where those cows are gone. Watch them be on the back of this hill that we're going to walk down next. Just fabulous. I'm trying to zoom just in case it does go and I'm stranded faced with a load of cows. Ooh, that was iffy. Right. Let's see if those cows are over this crescent. Tay does great lives. She's got a lovely channel as well, lovely people. I'm looking out for those feathers. Can't see them. Really pretty little piece of quartz though, so I'm happy with that. T-birds, how you doing? How did that crop go? I am going to look like I've been pulled through a bush backwards by the time I get down off here, you know. Normally we've got a family of grouse on this bank. The last twice I've been up here, they've been really quiet. I mean, they probably have moved now the chicks are off, but it'd be nice to at least hear them. I haven't heard any again today. That's 3 trips up the moors and not heard one since the chicks come off. It won't be long before the chicks are calling in their own right. Curl you feathers. Now we did see these on the way up. Curl you. A lot bigger than the grouse. And speaking of the devil, grouse. Oh, I've got more. Grouse poo. A load of feathers. I hope it wasn't taken while it was having a dump. Sorry, it totally kicked me there. Cass, are you in the zone that they're saying it's going to be 30 on? Because they're saying it's possibly going to get up to over 40 as well. Like, how have I done that again? Like, I didn't press anything there, and it added myself as a guest. Work that out. The good news is I can see my car, and the cows are between us and it. I won't lie, they do freak me out. I'm getting better with the cows. I didn't realise I had a cow phobia, but clearly, if I'm in a field with them, I have. Just get. Don't go so fast. Drops. Yeah, those people with the dogs have gone. Parked next to me. So I'm going to keep you until I get down to this next ledge, just in case there is cows in the bottom. Not that you can all do anything, but hey, your company. To get the opportunity to laugh if I have to leg it. Not the easiest bit, this bit. It's not like the drops are uniform, so I've got a horrible feeling just over this crest here. Oh, it's gone really warm as well. Ron Weasley, how are you? What's occurring? Meadow muffins, purple. Clint, you're in, sorry. Good to see chat. I'm trying to not fall on my arse. That bit doesn't look it, but the drops are big between each step. When I've been used to just walking, my version of walking, it's a bit of a killer on the old muscles. They're not used to it. Right, let's see over this little crest here. Pay attention to where you're putting your feet, not looking for cows. A bit icky. Greggy, Logman, how are you? Lovely to see you. Yeah, Clint, please do, because I don't particularly like them. We used to collect these as kids. The grass is so fluffy and soft. Oh, they can cut into the next field because there's a great big hole in the wall just there. So I've got a really big area to play on. And there's an old pool of water just there, pointy finger. Bubbling away the last time I was here. I'm not sure why. Very, very sandy. Yeah, I was putting the kettle on. I'd kill for a coffee. Do you know what I've got a passion for, and it's absolutely amazing. Very much so. Coffee and Baileys, a slug of Baileys and a cup of coffee. It's really good. Dad goes on to that, and oh my word, coffee with Baileys in, heavenly. Yeah, I want to do that one. But that's going to be hard graft. I mean, that track up to that house is pretty much vertical. And you go up in there and you go over the back of it from what I can see on the map. Go me, I'm reading maps and things. I'm getting good in my old age. Run, that'll do. Nice one. Little one's got a party tonight after school. Her table cricket team and bocce team, 2 disability sports that she does. Crow. She was in the national finals for table cricket. It's a cricket pitch, essentially, set up on like a size of a ping pong table. They all field, they all bat, they all bowl, and they got to the national finals down at Lord's. And they came 5th nationally, but they had one of the youngest teams there because it's any ages up to 18. So you get a lot of special needs colleges and things taking part. Whereas mine, she's 12, three or four of the team are just 12 years old, and they go up to 15 at their school, which was fun. So she's demanded that she has pizza. When they were asked what they wanted for the party food, she said pizza. But for a mainstream school, they're absolutely brilliant with the special needs kids. And what they do, they have their own area of the school that they have lessons in for half a day. And they go into mainstream lessons in the afternoon. They've also been doing a life skills course, so they've been crossing roads, they've been going to the shop, they've been writing their own shopping lists, getting that shopping, then taking it back and then cooking the ingredients that they've bought. It's really handy, really. They're going to be taking them to pay going on public transport, taking them to pay for themselves at restaurants. Well, her version of a restaurant's Mackey's, so she's cheap as my young and Mackey's, and she's your best friend forever. Really good. How's things, Logman? Jim, I've got a pocket full of feathers. What's that one? That's a black. Actually blue. I don't know if you'll be able to see in the light. Oh, the sodding wind. Get off it. It's a pond. It's like it's like fresh water where it has to be up here. Oh, bubbles all over. Jeez. Blue stone. Lots of fun.